Hello everyone, Fallen here, and today is another episode of HappyCraft. Today, as is the title shows, I'm going to be showing off my big panda project. Before I do that, I have a new laptop and it runs really well. So I think recording videos will be a lot better now. Sorry that it's taken so long to get this video out. I kind of just procrastinated recording it. Like, I finished the project a while ago. I was also sick after for a bit, so that's one thing, but it's a lot longer than it should have taken. So now I'll show you off where I started. And here we are in a desert? Yes, a desert. You thought I'd be in a panda farm, but no, this is actually kind of where we start off. So, the reason I started collecting or wanting to get pandas was because I was like, hey, I need a prize for the gaming district competition that I set up. And I was like, I'll just travel around and see what I can get. And so I ended up just like finding new mobs that I haven't bred and don't have mob heads for, because we have that in this season. Like, see, there's a huskhead here, which you can't get in the normal game. And then I was just traveling around and I was like, pandas are cool. I haven't seen any of those. And I was like, maybe I could add those to like the prize. And what happened was I went to a bamboo forest and then there were no pandas there, so I just started slowly like getting rid of bamboo, making the area bigger. But then yeah, the whole project started off because pandas have like a stupid spawn rate. Also, ocelots are dumb and take up everything. Like, there were only ocelots, nothing else was spawning. And then like, not halfway through, but like halfway through placing grass, I guess, I was like, hey, you know, spawn chunks? There are mobs there, they take up like the spawn cap. Oh, another thing to note, I'm pretty sure there's a bug where ocelots take up the hostile mob cap, that's why there were so many of those spawning. Then I was like, I'll go to spawn and just like spawn proof everything, you know? So that's what I did, I'll show you that. Look at this nice little normal terrain. Oh wait, this doesn't look normal. So here I am in spawn. There's just like some spawn protection here, see? So I wasn't actually able to put stuff here, but mobs don't spawn here anyway. Yeah, spawn chunks are pretty big. If you didn't know, there is a range in which mobs in spawn chunks and like everything, this is like permanently loaded. And since the mob cap for passive mobs, which a panda is part of, is so low, I think it's like around 10, you really don't want any other mobs being loaded at the time that are passive. So spawn chunks, they kept them loaded, so I kind of had to get rid of them. Sea salmon, those are like ambient or fish. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but here is how I spawn proofed. Like, I started off with like right-clicking a lot of the grass. That got boring, so I made a lake. And then I got to the desert, which you can't right-click. So carpets, tons and tons of carpets. Like, way too many carpets. But the reason I got all the carpets and used carpets, because, let me just go down here. I had a carpet duper. Those are pretty easy to set up, and I'm pretty sure dupes are allowed on the server as long as they are not general. And I ended up duping way too many of them. But that's a whole different story. A whole different... There we go. I'm fine. And here's another lake I made. Like those, these two are like artificial lakes. Like, this is a complete river over here. I'll get to this later. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, a forest. You know, savannas they look a bit dry. So, big spruce stuff. Oh, I need to keep flying. I can't do this without flying. Flying's much more fun, you know. Okay. And the nice thing about growing a ton of trees is like this. They make podzol when they're like a 2x2 spruce tree that grow up. And passive mobs won't spawn on podzol. You're like, and then you might be wondering, what is this? This doesn't look right. Well, yeah, I had TNT, so yeah, it's all blown up. But you're like, no passive mobs spawn in the desert, right? Some of you might be thinking that. No, rabbits exist, and they are like the bane of my existence. That's literally the reason I had to do like 3/4 of this, maybe. For rabbits. Rabbits alone. Poor Nico, though. I mean, I asked him, he was fine with it. But his, like, starter base is right there. Those chickens are thankfully out of the way. Some nice pumpkin dude from Halloween. Yeah, this is like a nice blown up area. This is like all dry. People might decorate it. Shopping district's a bit more lively, I'd guess. But now to this. This is actually something that was for later on, like towards the end. But I needed lots of slime, and I'm like, why not make a slime farm? I didn't realize they could jump there. Well, as long as the iron golems don't die, right? Right? They're not dead. I'm gonna use some nifty free cam from a mod I have. Don't worry, I don't use this to cheat. I just like it's nice to look at builds, as you can tell. Like, oh, some slime fell off, but like the minecarts go around under here collecting all the stuff, and slimes aggro towards iron golems, so they will literally kill themselves just to try and kill an iron golem, which is kind of funny. I don't know why they're so mad at each other, but yeah, this was a fun thing to mess with. Yeah, this is just like impromptu, just to get a lot of slime for a machine I'll show in the future. Ooh, it's nighttime now. I didn't even realize. Is there anything else over here? I mean, yeah, rabbit heads, they kind of work. I don't think anything can spawn on them. I just killed some rabbits and like made them graves, I guess. Yeah, okay. This is it for this area. Ooh, I could fly up to show off this. As you could tell, this is a massive area. I don't remember how many chunks. Maybe I can turn on... Oh, why is the chunk boundary so weird? But yeah, this is the area. Looks kind of lit up. But yeah, it's like a lot of chunks that spawn chunks are. And it was important. This was like an important thing. But it means I had more ocelots at the time. Which I fixed later on, but... Okay, now I'm going to go into the jungle. So I wasn't sure if I'd show off the way to get there. Like, I made this after I was done, which is kind of funny, like an easier way. It used to be all the way up there. But I took a lot of time to make it so I have one portal that goes down to the bottom of the nether, and one that goes to here. Go on this, like, super fast, really fast boat path. As you can see on the right side, there's a speed thing from one of the mods I have. And you can go really fast and then just take this corner. Oh, it did worse than normal, but then you go really fast. Like super fast. And then boom, you're here. And then the boat goes sliding, because why not? I have my render distance up a lot higher than that. And boom, the entire Panda Farm. No. This is just like the little bottom area I have. Various things. Chickens. I have to name all of these so they don't take up the mob cap. Skeleton horses. Yes, during Halloween there's a storm. So many of these spawn. Let me go to... Skeleton horse. See? I killed a lot. Ponkatem. Yes, this is a sheep. Why do I have a pink sheep here? Because it's natural. It was a natural pink sheep that spawned here. And this is the third panda. The first and second, I had him in a nice little box because I saw him spawn working on this. I'm like, whoa, pandas are here. That's like groundbreaking. And then they killed themselves in a box where they shouldn't have been able to kill themselves. Hello, parrot. Oh yes, this is what I named everything. Like everything. Yeah. I'll show off these contraptions in a later part. And now, this is how pandas got in. I'll show how it opens. I'm not going to show off the thing yet, but I'm going to show the other redstone contraption, so I'll cut to that. So, without spoiling much, I'm going to use my backwards hoe that's... You saw some pandas over there, but yeah, some nice... A hoe that works. You got a little observer that detects the path, observer that sends out this to a comparator clock to extend the length to open this, and blah 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 blah. You wouldn't care if you don't like redstone, I can tell. Really. Also, hoppers to chests. Why is that? Why'd you do that? It looks so funny. Because I had my storage up above, and then I was like, I'll move it down, but I'll move it down in a stylish way. And I used a stylish way to move them down, you know? Oh, should show this closing. Yeah, it's a lot faster. I did design this on my own, which I think was pretty cool. Barrels, because I needed something. Boats. This is like a way to put pandas down, and if they get out of the boat, they can't go back up, which I think is a really useful door. So now, I'll go actually show off this redstone thing in my testing world. So I use this world that says various things. As you can see, there's other stuff around here. Some you may have seen in videos, some you may not. Some you will see in the future. I'll actually probably show this off in a creations video, but like a series, I only have one video in so far, but I'll just kind of show it off now. If you like want to see all the parts doing stuff, you can kind of see all this honey slime action. If I... Wait, how fast can I do this? Oh shoot. Okay, I'm not able to show this off. But yeah, this is the redstone thing. I was trying to work with the staircase that pulled down, but it was like getting too difficult, and I made that instead. This is like something I might use in the future. Like if you the side of a wall, this could work pretty well. So you see, it's kind of simple. This was also kind of simple, which I was surprised about. But now, to show off the actual Panda Farm, which I think is pretty cool. Open the gates. It's so fun to watch. Boom, look at this. This thing is massive. This is just a giant area. What? Look, this is where the door is. But yeah, look at all the pandas just playing around. They have such fun AI. They roll around and stuff. There's like 7 different variants. They're all questioning why they're here because of how I named them. Chickens. Some have died to various means. I may have forgotten one. There's a hint to what happened to one of the chickens. Water. Yeah, fun redstone thing. I'm getting carried away. So, pandas. You're like, whoa, look at this. There's pandas. There's a giant area. What have you done? You're crazy. And there's the lead there. Yeah. So, I'm one of pandas, as you know. Oh, is this one of the scaredy cat ones? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I spooked you. So, if you fly up here, you can see the absolute giant area I have done for this. It gets absurd. The water was actually somewhat easy, so I'll show that off later. Where to start? This place actually was like, oh wait, it looks like a country. What country? North Korea. I'm like, oh. Oh boy, why that country out of all countries did that biome shape have to look like? Oh yeah, that was a fun process. So like, I was like, there wasn't much land here. I'll show screenshots in a later clip. Probably between this and showing off another redstone machine. But like, there wasn't much land here. Like, there were hills over there. There's like a big lake over here. You can tell there were hills there. Slight hills here. But I decided to place tons of grass around. Like lots of grass to actually fill the area. And then it took like a few hours. Not a few hours. I don't remember how long. But I marked out the biome. Like all around. It's not even perfect because the biome's like has 3D points. Like you're at one spot, see, and like beacon's the only block. Boom, bamboo jungle. Go down. You go down. And boom, Jungle Hills. It's like pretty much mapped out. Corners don't matter that much because they're not really gonna spawn there. That was fun to map out. Flattening this, a lot of effort. There's one brown panda here, which I was surprised about. I don't even think I have any angry ones yet. No angry pandas. Unless you punch them and they get angry. I'm not actually sure how that works. Chickens, yes. You know, I said I had an ocelot problem. Ocelot problem solved. The radius of an ocelot attacking, it's like pretty big. Maybe to about, yeah, probably about here. Circle. And like, I had the, like, counted it out equally and stuff. I think there's still a chicken, I forgot the name over there. But yeah, chicken on post, they almost always don't path off. There's like a chance. Glass above, because I tried doing this during the big thunderstorm part of the server. Bad idea. Killed the chickens, so I put glass over them, saved them. As you saw, there were skeleton horses. Those guys also killed the chicken. Like, the chickens were just annoying. Oh, floating vines. No clue how this happened, but they're kind of fun. Just climb them from the... You climb them from the correct side. And you're just, like, floating. Yes, this was also, like, a jungle with a lot of trees. There are no trees here now in this area. I cut down a lot of trees, and then I flooded this other part. And then I flooded this other part. This whole giant other part. Oh my gosh, it was a fun project though. Like, I spent a lot of time, as I think it says in the title. It's more of an estimate how much I've done, but like, I had like 9 days of playtime on the server. I had 12 by the time I was done. I was like, yeah. And like, I used an alt account for this water part, because it was a nice flying machine. Has there been anything I've missed? Pandas are so cool though. Like, roll around and stuff. Like, they have like the best AI out of any mob. It was like really advanced. But yeah, oh, you might be wondering, why do I need all this for pandas to be here? Well, passive mobs have a huge, like, spawn radius. I think it's like 240 blocks or something. I think this covers it if you're in the middle. I mean, I got pandas, right? So it must work. Best part about the water is it's an unintentional drown farm. I have a ton of tridents now. Because, like, they just want to spawn here. I'm not gonna bore you with that. Let's see. Is there anything I've missed? Because I did have a trident. Oh, darn. Okay, I think it is probably time to show the pictures of my progress, the few I took. Yeah, the few I took, and then I'll show off the redstone machine that actually made all of this possible. Okay, I'm on GIMP to show these off. Here is the first screenshot I have of the area. Taken on the 14th of... What's the 9th month? Is it September? Yeah, September 17th. Here's the next image. Taken... No, wait, these were on the 14th, as you can see in the top. Same day. More images. There's ocelots. Oh, I forgot about this. I tried pushing boats up to see if it could stand higher than me. Help with spawning. It didn't work. Boats are dumb. Here's a huge improvement. And like, see, I like actually mapped out the area. Here is a tree I kept like till the very end. The one surrounded by obsidian. I had a clip of me tearing it down, but since that's old on my old computer, I don't have it. Here's some more things. If you want to know the date, it's in the top left. This is the 18th of September. This was fun. I didn't realize for a long time that they couldn't spawn a podzol, so Just going through. Here is like a nice image of like when I flattened it. And there's tons of ocelots like all dotted around and stuff. Another angle of it. Well, actually, I'm tearing down trees now. Trees are cut down. There's water. More water. More water. This is in October now. About a month later. And image of the first pandas. I forget their names. But these are the two first pandas. I think the third panda I forgot. I don't know if I showed his name, but his name is Tharls. Here are some chickens. I got 4 from an egg there. First water wall set up. See the little protection chamber down there? They somehow died in that. Sort of the 2 original pandas. Here is Ponktem and a random panda that's just been like, whoa, who are you? You're weird. And now the last image that's probably in the thumbnail. The image for the whole thing. Like, this is like a really big thing. I don't know how many chunks big it is, but I'll count that later. I think I'm gonna get a Reddit post for this. Maybe some of you will be seeing this from that. But yeah, I recorded this before I actually showed us screenshots of spawn, so I'm gonna go to that now and just pretend like I recorded this from before. Or maybe not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be like the same kind of image thing going through stuff. I'm gonna scratch the whole idea of me pretending that this was first, and I'll just put this after. Here's me starting. Then big lake suddenly appears. I was done this in September on the 18th. This is the 19th now. I think this was like past midnight from the 18th, so I was like still working on it. I like did all this in like one go. Then boom, huge progress update, like spruce trees, grass. Because I was kind of forgetting to take screenshots. And whoa, look at this. The whole thing's done by the 27th. Yeah, I spent way too much time on this. Here's the last image, a little bit more focused. This is also probably going to be in the thumbnail. But yeah, this is what I did with Spawn, and yeah, going on to the next clip. Okay, so I had a different world that I had this on because I like downloaded it from somewhere, but I couldn't find that world, and the download from the place didn't work anymore. So here is the flooding machine, and this is why I needed a lot of slime. Also, this tiny little area I altered myself. I also changed honey into slime because I didn't want to get a ton of honey. But this like makes it so the boat doesn't, like, you don't fall out as easy because there's just a composter here, no boat or chains or anything. And to get this started, wait, which side do I send it to? The shorter side. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I put that there, and I think I put it on this one? This one? As you can see in Tweakaroo, I had a setting so I didn't accidentally do anything. And now I should work. Huh? What? I'm just as confused as all of you are. I'll fix this up. There we go. Oh, how did I mess this up so bad? Wow, this is a great job at showing off some redstone contraption that I totally know how it works. Let me fix it. Here we go. I finally got it. I'm sorry for messing it up so much. Yeah, this is a machine. Made by Ilmango. I'll link his video in the description where he uses it. I think my favorite part is how I managed to make this more reliable. Only problem is phantoms kill you every so often. Just like every hour, I think it is. So yeah, you just have to like check it up on it every so often. But yeah, that's how I made all the water parts. Oh yeah, I hope you guys like the pictures. I actually haven't recorded that part yet, but I know that'll be before this. See? The water seems a bit messed up, but this is how it worked. This is how it worked. Okay, now I'm gonna go back on HappyCraft. I don't know what more is left, but I'll figure it out. So I just recorded the outro and was like, hey, maybe I could add into a part where I actually show off the server, like the parts of the server, before I did the thing. And you probably couldn't tell, but this is spawn. I don't know what part I put into the video, so I'm like, don't think I'll spoil anything. But yeah, this is spawn. Like, look at this. There was a desert, savanna, flower forest, like grassy area. Like, this looks so different. Like, if you take a look, wow, yeah, that is different, but I think it'd be more surprising to check out the bamboo jungle, so I'll go to that now. Okay, this was shocking for me to see. But like, look, this is the area before I did anything. You're like, no, you're joking, this isn't it, but look, there's the hill there, the mountain there. This is where all the water was. An ocean that way, and you might be thinking, oh my, this is actually it, and how does it look so different? See, yeah, I did spend a lot of time on this. I gave a lot of time. This was an insane thing. Like, looks kind of funny. It's like a person. There's a face there, there's arms there. Well, yes, and this is the area. What was that thing up there? Well, this is here. Oh, look, passive mobs are here. Who would have known? If I find a panda here, that'd be like the joke of the century. Oh, look, an ocelot. How cool of you to show up. Yeah, like, this is one of the corners. This is where, like, the original panda spawned, like, this area. When I was putting up the water walls. Like, there's ocelots everywhere. They spawn in leaves. They absolute trolls. If you couldn't tell, I don't really enjoy ocelots now. But yeah, this is what it looked like before. Very surprising, I know. New recipe unlocked. Well, everyone take a boat and go to a new section of the video. Yay. That just sounded so weird, I'm sorry. Just floating bamboo. I'll just go here. Have fun watching the next clip. Great, I join and it's raining. Well, I can see this close again. So, I guess I can, maybe show off some statistics. Times mined. I mined a lot of jungle logs. And a lot of leaves. But now, actually, I'll fly through the area, so I'll open this again. Oh, this is such a fun contraption. I really need to add it in as a second video to my creation series. But I'll travel around here. As you can see, this is a ton of water. Like, a lot. And I spent so much time on this project. I hope there aren't easier ways, because, I mean, this is, like, really cool. So, I'm able to take the pandas out and put them in a new area, and then just get more to spawn. It's, like, so cool. Oh, look at the panda rolling over there. So fun. Oh, yes. where will I put the pandas? That'll be in a future video, because I still need to work on it. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I got distracted by some people coming to my room, but this is the area where the pandas will go. I'm actually gonna make a panda village. So, my brain just stopped working. Advice? Yes. Suggestions, that's the word. If you guys have any suggestions for where the pandas shall live? Up here. Like, I need to make a panda village, but I'm not sure, like, what the 7 different types of pandas should live in, so that'd be a really cool thing to get, like, some nice feedback. I don't think I've missed anything. Oh yeah, the ocelots just die on magma blocks and they just die. You know, simple like that. Might as well show it off. See there. Yeah, and I think most of the information, which I still haven't done yet, is in the images and how, like, I put all this together. Like, all in all, it's just like a really fun project to work on, and I will be doing more projects. I think the next one I'll be working on, like a big project I'll be working on, is the Nether Hub. And the design is going to be a sewer, which is interesting. I don't remember how me and some of the other members got to that, but it was like a fun decision to get to. It was like, wow, sure, that actually could like work pretty well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm also using new editing software. Like, everything's new. Yay. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I don't think I ask this a lot, but could you subscribe, baby, and leave a like? Because I spent a ton of time on this. Probably didn't show off too well, because I forgot, like, record anything for it. Like, anything at all. But if you guys enjoyed, then yeah, do that, and I'll see you guys next time. Have fun, and have a good rest of your day. Bye!